Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the GOAT, or the greatest of all Titos, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of all Titos or uncles around the world. Possibly a few, but definitely not all.
Uy, it's time for another vlog. Ayusin natin yung setup. Yun! That's why I like it. Don't forget to rehydrate, kids. So, hello, welcome back to the vlog. Grabe. Ano na ba to? This is my 95th. Whoa! 5 more to go and I would have done 100 vlogs. Watch out for the 100th vlog. Extravaganza. Siyempre, pag-uusapan natin what I've learned after doing 100 vlogs straight. But until then, we are working on my 95th, which is this one. This Tito just wants to talk about a couple of things. And medyo alarming naman kasi. Parents, please watch over what your kids watch on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, hindi na natin sila mapagbabawalan. You know, let's face it. You know, it's their thing. It's their generation. It's their platform. So the best thing that you can do is to at least watch what they're watching. Kasi the weird thing is, a lot of those people, mga influencers pa, they would say stuff and not thinking who their audience is. Siguro sa kanilang mga mata, they assume that everybody watching it will know that it's a joke or it's sarcasm, but pabata na ng pabata, mga gumagamit ng social media. So, those kids will believe anything and everything they say. I'll give you an example. When it's clearly a funny bit when some TikTokers, Instagrammers, whoever would post a video of how they would say that education is not important, or college for that matter is not important. Mag high school ka lang, huwag ka na mag-college. Hindi naman importante yung college eh. I mean, it can apply to a select few, but you cannot generalize that they do well after high school. Ang sa akin, I mean, you may agree or disagree with me, but I believe that college is a good stepping stone for kids. Kasi high school, chances are around 90 to 95% of the people that you graduate high school with are most likely people who you've met since preschool, elementary. So with college, it kinda shakes it up a bit for them kasi they're gonna need to meet new people at that certain age. And I believe that that is the time when you actually build your network, or you start to build your network. So yeah, college is important. I am an advocate of, I believe na kasi a lot of people are now saying, I have a lot of friends who regret going to college and not take the course that they really wanted to take. I don't agree with that. Kasi ako sa akin, it is better to take the course that you don't like. Kasi with the things that you want to learn, or the ones that you want to do talaga, you can learn it on your own eh. Marami with the internet, ang dami ng mga free tutorials on how to do that eh. Kasi I always believe na, what if at the end of that run, nagsawa na kayo dun sa, like, kunwari, if you're a streamer, diba, or a content creator, kung nagsawa ka, what is your fallback position? Think about it. So, taste mo na yung college mo with a course that you really don't like, but you know that you can benefit from, 20, 30 years into the future. Diba? One classic example is Shaquille O'Neal, na he graduated college, even though he was a successful NBA player, yung parang for him, yung kanya talagang measure of success is after NBA. So, it's the education. Hold on to that. Another thing that I would like to talk about is with people who are masyadong feeling close. Just because and this is with people who speak to like celebrities or influencers, and they act as if sobrang close sila. I mean, I get it. You have invested your time, your energy, your emotion in following that person, but that doesn't give you the right to be rude. Trying to sound funny pero bastos. Like I saw this comment about yung anak ni Luis Manzano, and they keep on asking, why are you covering the face? Why are you covering the face? Siguro pangit. No way. It's not that. It is also, and I got this from one very, very famous YouTuber, si Casey Neistat, and he said he doesn't want to show the faces of his children kasi it's a security risk eh. Especially if you start going out in public, makita mo yung bata, mapagtripan yung bata, diba? And they don't want that to happen. So I kind of agree with Casey Neistat, and I also agree with Luis Manzano that he is protecting his child. He doesn't need to show the face. He doesn't owe you guys anything. So, yeah, back off. So tomorrow, darating na yung mga technician, mga engineers ng Go Solar. Or by the time you watch this, they're already probably in the roof installing the solar panels. I'll give you a 3 to 4 month rundown of what our electricity bill would be. Para makita nyo kung talagang worth it siya. I know I promised a detailed video about it. Basically, ganito. Very quick lang. There are, sige, we'll count it later. So there is what they call, yung pinaka-basic nila na grid tie. They will say grid tie. You will hear that a lot. Grid tie. Basically, grid tie is pag you are using a solar panel, but your house is still connected to Meralco. And what that means is, kunyari, in the event na walang araw or paggabi, syempre, obviously, walang araw sa gabi. Hindi the term that they use when the solar panels get from the sun, power from the sun, they call it harvesting. And at night, when the panels are not harvesting, then the house will automatically switch back to getting their electricity from Meralco. The downside to having it a grid tie is that kahit na may solar panels, kahit na may sikat, kahit na may capacity mag-harvest, pag brown out, wala ka rin kuryente, even if meron ka ng solar panels. Why? Because what you will need, the next step, is a battery backup. So that is parang the next step na. So you will have solar panels and then you will have a battery backup. So sabay yun na habang nag-harvest ng kuryente, providing electricity to the house, the battery, the solar panels would then store electricity into the battery then. It's not just a one type of battery deal kasi more often than not, a single battery could only power your house for like what? 1-2 hours? So maraming battery ang kailangan if you want it to power your house overnight. Or at least, if you want na may kuryente kayo kahit na walang Meralco. So I think that is a good option. Doesn't necessarily need to power the entire house. Siguro during the day, pag brown out, which rarely happens in certain areas, but more for others. So yun, so there's another option with battery. Yun, pwedeng hindi na siya grid tie. Pero the inverter, the one that is converting like the solar energy into usable energy, the inverter, may dalawang klaseng inverter na kailangan mo rin. If it's the one that is just for the grid tie system, that's one type of inverter. The other type naman is yung tinatawag nilang hybrid, wherein it is plugged into batteries. So yeah, you think about that. So what we got was just the pinaka-basic, the grid tie one. Because I initially asked, what if we get the inverter na ready na siya for hybrid, just in case nakapag-ipon ng konti and we could have batteries installed in the future. Maganda naman yung sense na tinuro sa amin nung taga Go Solar. They said, that would be good, sir, pero it would be, kasi what if by the time you decide to get a battery installed, what if there is now a better type of hybrid inverter? So you will still need to change it in the future. So why spend a little more now if you're not getting a battery? Sayang lang din. No, makes sense. So now, we got the pinaka mura for now. They computed that to power the entire house, we would need a 3.78 kilowatt system. Then the next would be 4.8, so like that. Even with that jump, medyo pricey na ng konti. Siguro we will cross the bridge when we eventually get there. But for now, we are happy with what we got. Better you speak na lang to Go Solar, gosolarphilippines.com, and inquire through there. Tell them I sent ya, Evoy Bautista. So yeah, we're looking forward to our installation tomorrow. Julita. Bye bye guys.
Don't leave me here high and dry.